Yes.
Yes. A very good morning to all of you. Happy International Day of Peace and Trust. International Day of Peace was established by United Nations General Assembly in the year 1981 by strengthening the standards of peace. By the way, what is peace? Peace is a concept of societal friendship and harmony in the absence of hostility and violence. Why is world peace so very important? Why do we need peace at all? The economic development of nations can be achieved only through world peace. What is the theme for this year? Every year they have a theme. What is the theme for this year? Recovering better for an equitable and sustainable world is the theme for this year 2021. Giving peace a chance, there are two types of peace. Inner peace is peace of mind and soul. What is this? What peace has come? Peace has come from the Latin word pax, P-A-X, which means a pact, a control of an argument or war. According to the scientist Albert Einstein, his view, peace is not only absence of war, but presence of justice, law, order, etc. Martin Luther King, the famous human rights activist, also told that peace is not only dispute, it is presence of justice. His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama, said, peace can only last where human rights are respected, where people feel free, and there is freedom. Now, our late Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, not only peace is not only absence of war, but also a state of mind. According to Lao Tzu's famous philosopher, says, if there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the nation. If there is to be peace in the nation, there is to be peace in the cities. If there is to be peace in cities, there must be peace in neighbors. If there is to be peace between neighbors, there must be peace in the home. If there is to be peace in the home, there must be peace in the heart. So it clearly shows internal peace influences external peace. Without internal peace, there cannot be external peace. Anyway, so this is a little bit of introduction. Now we will go to the prayer, welcome prayer, euphoria, the theme of love. Now the prayer.
Good morning. On behalf of Blossom School, I welcome you all for this celebration of International Peace Day. International Peace Day, celebrated annually on the 21st of September every year, is devoted to the strengthening of the ideals of peace both within and among the nations and the people. At a time when war and violence monopolizes the news cycle, International Peace Day is an inspiring reminder to show what we can create together, and that is peace. Let's give it a chance. In 1981, the United Nations General Assembly has declared the third Tuesday of every September to be observed as International Peace Day. This day also coincides with the opening day of the annual session of the General Assembly. The purpose of this day is to strengthen the ideals of peace around the world. The theme of International Peace Day 2021, that is this year, is recovering better for an equitable and sustainable world. The corona pandemic has been accompanied with a surge in stigma, discrimination, and hatred among the people. The virus attacks us all without caring about where we come from or what we believe in. Confronting this common enemy of humankind, we must be reminded that we are not each other's enemy. In order to recover from the devastation of the pandemic, we have to make peace with each other. So let's join hands with the efforts of the United Nations and focus on the theme recovering better for an equitable and peaceful world. So let's celebrate peace by standing up against any type of hatred, both online and offline, and by spreading compassion, kindness, and hope on the face of the pandemic and while recovering. So, when we are spreading this peace, we have to be peacemakers ourselves. How can we be peacemakers? The following lines will help you be. Peace begins with helping a brother. Peace begins with stopping a fight. Peace begins with being polite. Peace begins with saying, I apologize. Peace begins with making a friend. So, world peace begins with me. So, let us all pledge to be peacemakers ourselves and spread peace all over the world. Thank you, and a very happy International Peace Day to all of you.
हौसला कैसे झुके ये आरज़ू कैसे रुके ये हौसला कैसे झुके होगी हमें तो रहमत अदा, धूप कटेगी सारी तले, अपने खुदा से है ये दुआ, मंजिल लगा ले हमको गले, ज़रूरत संवार रहे, ऊंचा इकरार रहे, जिंदा हर प्यार रहे हो। ये हौसला कैसे झुके, ये आरज़ू कैसे रुके, ये हौसला कैसे झुके, ये आरज़ू कैसे रुके। थैंक यू।
Good morning. Namaskar to one and all. It is a pleasure to welcome you all to the UN International Day of Peace, which is being celebrated today across the world. I am extremely happy to have all of you, especially the eminent guest of the peace event today, all the members of different inner wheels of District 3 to 6, and the faculty, parents, as well as students of Blossom School, and the invitees of Masterpiece, and all dignitaries and guests. This program is also live being telecasted through YouTube channel. Most of you are watching through Zoom, and some of you also are watching through live YouTube channel. Let me briefly tell you about the significance of International Peace Day. Each year, the International Peace Day is observed around the world on 21st September. The UN General Assembly has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace through observing 24 hours of non-violence and ceasefire. In 2021, as we heal from COVID-19 pandemic, we are inspired to think creatively and collectively how to help everyone recover better, how to build resilience, and how to transform our world into one that is more equal, more just, equitable, more inclusive, sustainable and healthier. I welcome once again to all who are attending the Peace Day today. Thank you all for your participation and cooperation.
இந்தியா நடத்தியிருக்கும் அதிரடி தாக்குதல் எல்லையில் பதற்றத்தை ஏற்படுத்தியிருக்கிறது.
once again rioted. In February 2002, in Western India, a Muslim mob attacked and set fire.
பயங்கரவாதிகள் நடத்திய தாக்குதலில் 18 ராணுவ வீரர்கள் உயிரிழந்தார்கள்.
நடத்த திட்டமிட்டிருப்பதாக லண்டனில் அடுத்தடுத்து தீவிரவாதிகள் நடத்திய தாக்குதலில் 6 பேர் கொல்லப்பட்டனர், 20 பேர் படுகாயமடைந்தனர்.
இது டான்ஸ் மட்டும் இல்லை, எங்களுடைய பிரார்த்தனை. சின்ன வயசில் சரியான வாழ்க்கை அமையாமல் பாதை மாறி போய் இப்போ வாழ்க்கையில் வலியை மட்டுமே அனுபவிச்சுட்டு இருக்க பல உயிர்களுக்காக நாங்கள் செய்கிற பிரார்த்தனை.
வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே, விரியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே, மண்ணில் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழுகவே, மலரே சோம்பல் முறித்து இழுகவே, குழந்தை விழிக்கட்டுமே தாயின் கதகதப்பில், உலகம் விடியட்டுமே பிள்ளையின் சிறு முதல் சிரிப்பு, வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே, பிழியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே, மண்ணில் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழுகவே, மலரே சோம்பல் முறித்து எழுகவே. எங்க சிறு குழந்தை தன் கைகள் நீட்டிடுமோ, அங்கு தோன்றாயோ கொள்ளை நிலவே, எங்கு மனித இனம் போரோய்ந்து சாய்ந்திடுமோ, அங்கு கூவாயோ வெள்ளை குயிலே, வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே, மலரவே, விழியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே, விழிகவே.
Good morning, dear friends. I feel extremely privileged to talk to you on a topic which is so close to my heart: peace and harmony for mankind. Today, being 21st September 2021, we are celebrating the Peace Day. It's not only that we are celebrating here, but the whole world is celebrating it. The theme of the International Day of UN Peacemakers for this year is the road to a lasting peace, leveraging the power of youth for peace and security. Such a beautiful theme, a lot to be done, such a practical theme. You know, friends, we are navigating through a pandemic and are learning how to take care of our needs, be it material needs, social needs, or emotional needs. So speaking about peace at this time of human history, is really very much needed and can be understood by every single person, every individual, every society, every agency has the responsibility to put some efforts towards peace as we are going to move on a road towards a lasting peace. Now, what the governments can do, they can take some practical steps, some initiatives in establishing peace in their dealings, not only within their own country, but also with the nations across, with other countries throughout, with proper international collaboration and proper understanding with each other. At the same time, the governments should also pursue peace with regards to their own nation. They have to really find out What is hampering the road of peace? What is blocking the road to a lasting peace? Every individual can understand his or her own position in a better manner. Me as an individual, you as an individual, the communities, the agencies, and the governments. We all are there to understand our own position and decide accordingly how to make peace a lasting road. You know, friends, God is watching over our actions. God has given us many chances. He has been sending manifestations of God. He has been sending His divine teachers time and again to guide us, to make us one, to make us united. But again and again, we forget the main thing for which we have been created in this world. I have a beautiful quotation of Baha'u'llah where he says, "The well-being of mankind, its peace and security are unattainable unless and until its unity is firmly established." How is unity going to be established? How is oneness going to be established? Are we really clear about what is oneness? Oneness of God, oneness of mankind, oneness of humanity, oneness of all religions. When we all understand this oneness, we will certainly compromise our differences, because these differences are temporary. And ultimately, we are all going to be one and the same. Maybe apparently we look different, but our root is one, our origin is one. You see, a large segment of our society is consisting of women. So unless these women are not being given rights which they deserve, when the women are not being opportunities to enter into several spheres of the society, peace cannot be established. We may be talking about it, but we are really not putting it into action. So this is one of the aspects to bring equality between men and women, to give women the equal chance as men. The second point is about the poverty, extremes of poverty, extremes of wealth. This has been visible throughout the world. Unless and until humanity does not understand that we are spiritually obliged to each other, the unity, the oneness cannot be established. There should be a spiritual solution to the economical problems of the world. The spiritual solution is the conscious mind of every individual. Let every individual think, what is my share to the downtrodden, to the poor people, to the deprived section of society? I think if we really bring down our ego, if we really understand that what we have is really not we have earned it through our own efforts, but it's God's blessing for us, we will be able to share our possessions with the people. One more element in bringing about peace and in smoothing the road to a lasting peace is education. Education for all. Not just by words, not only in the books, but education to transform humanity. We talk about moral values, we talk about moral education, we talk about the kind of education which will end up in bringing more understanding among the people. I think this is the time that we have to give more importance to the education. And you see, when we read about the theme of UN for peacekeeping, and for peacekeepers particularly, is talking about leveraging the power of youth for peace and security. So youth play a great role. And youth are not turning to be youth just in a day. They go through several phases of life, right from childhood. Then they turn into youngsters like junior youth, pre-adolescent, then adolescent, and then the youth. So every stage of human life is important to be taken care of. So education will really help these junior youth to turn into being able youth, the youth with a purpose. I'm sure the youth are consisting of large segment of the society which will contribute tremendously to bringing about peace. So certainly this is a beautiful message for them that this is the time for the youth to come forward, to showcase their talents and to bring the world into one single platform. So now that we got a chance today to talk about peace and harmony, let's also pray, may peace prevail on earth. May all have a peaceful life. May we all center our efforts, our thoughts, our vision, our action in bringing about peace and harmony, starting from our own self, our family, our society, and then the world at large. Thank you very much. Have a peaceful day.
Now I am going to play Aditala, sitting matras. Just now I am going to perform. There are two components, Goti, Khandagati, Mishragati, Tishragati.
Platform to virtually collaborate and cooperate with you and to observe the UN International Day of Peace today. Let me start my deliberation with smiling together to bring peace. As you know, a smile marks the starting of peace. So let us all smile together and keep spreading peace around the globe. So I will request all the members present here to give a loving smile, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving a loving smile and for spreading the peace. Now about Masterpiece, I would like to tell something about Masterpiece, which is mainly working on peace building activities worldwide. So Masterpiece is my organization. So Masterpiece is a global UN awarded peace building movement working in 42 countries, including India, with the mission to create peace together through art, music, dance, and dialogue, which we are showcasing today. And since last 3-4 years, we have been observing International Day of Peace with Blossom Schools and Rotary Club and also Inner Wheel Club. So we believe that the world has 7 million talents. Masterpiece believes that world has 7 million talents rather than 7 million issues and problems. Actually, we don't have much problems. We have talents, only we have to connect the talents. Today, we are observing how our artists, especially from Blossom Schools, and my friend Dr. Jagannath Kumar, who is a PhD in Mordanga and is also an Odisha Academic Awardee for his music, for showcasing their talents through music, dance, and whatnot. I am very happy to see all these activities being organized by Blossom Schools. We also believe that lack of perspective triggers polarization, extremism, and conflict. Therefore, our mission on this Peace Day should be to mobilize people, inspire and connect talents, mainly the youth talents, for a sustainable future with less conflict and no war, which we are observing today while celebrating Peace Day. We have so much talents in our country, in our state. Only we have to unite them, we have to inspire them, and we have to connect them to bring peace together. Let me briefly tell you about the significance of observing Peace Day. Already, my previous speakers, they have already told you about the Peace Day, but each year, the UN International Day of Peace is observed around the world on September 21st. The UN General Assembly has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace through observing 24 hours of non-violence and ceasefire. Actually, the UN has also established more than 150 international day of different humanitarian themes. And one of the important humanitarian theme based program is Peace Day. So you might be knowing that to mitigate the pandemic situation of COVID-19, UN has declared 2021 as International Year of Peace and Trust. So let us trust each other, respect each other, and spread peace during 2021 and also beyond. There is a saying that if you want to bring peace with your enemy, then you must work with him or her, because then your enemy becomes your partner. So let us work together as partners, like we are partnering together, like Blossom School, Inner Wheel, and Masterpiece. They partner together to establish, to celebrate International Day of Peace, along with our talents, our local talents. As others have already told, the theme of this year Peace Day is, you all know, recovering better for an equitable and sustainable world. So let us fight together to eliminate COVID-19, spread peace together, and promote a world without conflicts, war, besides developing an inclusive society. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak you something about Peace Day. And once again, I wish you all a happy International Peace Day. Lastly, I would like to I will request all of you to give a big round of applause to Inner Wheel Club, Blossom School, and Masterpiece for organizing such important, inspiring peace building event. Thank you so much.
धुंधला जाए जो मंजिलें एक पल को
honorable members of Innovil, honorable members of Masterpiece, respected founder manager sir, director ma'am, principal ma'am, dear colleagues and students, a very good afternoon to you all. I was kindly offered to present the closing remarks of this beautiful concert on International Day of Peace. It is so significant for Blossom School that we observed this unique day with the collaboration of Innerville Club Bhubaneswar and Masterpiece Odisha chapter. It's been a pleasure being with all of you today in this beautiful virtual program. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank President of Innovate Club Bhubaneswar, Madam Madhusmita Misra, and all the members for their cooperation towards it. I too would like to thank Dr. Manoranjan Misra sir and the members of Masterpiece Odisha chapter for their support towards this concert. Taking the opportunity to thank all the wonderful people who performed today in this concert. Thanks to our founder manager sir, director ma'am, principal ma'am, and promotional director Carmel ma'am for choosing a unique way to celebrate the International Day of Peace. A deep sense of appreciation to our master of the ceremony today, respected Dr. Jyotsna Mahapatra ma'am. Thank you so much ma'am. Thanks to dear students and teachers for being present here, and very special thanks to our technical support team, those who have done the program so smoothly. Once again, thank you all for your happy watching. Have a nice day.